Welcome to the Villa Download, your weekly passport to all things Love Island, baby.
Hosts, I'm Kimberly from the Pop Culture Green Room. Each week, we're spilling all the tea from Love Island USA, diving deep into the drama of Beyond the Villa, jutting off to the chaos of Love Island UK, and when the time comes, trust us, we'll be bringing the heat for Love Island gangs.
I'm Danielle, aka DaniGossipGirl, host of Pop Culture Expose, and together, we are your ultimate post-Villa ride or dies.
So whether you're still recovering from Casa Amor or just here for the accents and abs,
savage dumpings and sneaky smooches to Villa glow-ups and Twitter meltdowns, we've got it all, plus live polls, wild theories, and the hottest fan takes.
We're in the right
place.
This is the Villa Download.
Hey, Kimberly. Hello, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well.
What's up, all
so
happy people?
Yes.
How are you, Danielle?
Girl, I'm doing good. I don't think I've ever been so anxious for us to get together. I had no idea we would have so much to talk about. I mean, things are popping off, girl. It is insane. And it's Mercury retrograde, so you better believe that is the reason why things are popping off. Things explode during this time frame and everything comes to light. Yeah, right. But everyone, though, what's up, Islanders? And welcome back to another spicy edition of the Villa Download, which Kimberly and I air on both of our channels. And it's your weekly dose of drama, romance, and all of the chaos happening in and beyond the villa. I am Danny, Gossip Girl. I'm happy to have you. And then, of course, we have my girl, Kimberly Brian. So thank you guys for joining us again. But tonight, guys, we are going to be talking about everything with the latest Love Island USA headlines, episode 3 of Beyond the Villa, and we are still swooning over that rooftop moment as well, and we will give you a sneak peek into the UK cast as well. So everyone grab a drink and settle in because it's time to download this all. So how are you feeling about this week's episode, Kimberly?
Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place because we were coming into, originally we had an original plan for this episode, and then things just popped off. So now I'm like, I mean, you guarantee I had to be here. Like, I mean, shit is wild.
Bonkers. What the heck did Kenny do? And we will definitely get into that for a minute, but hopefully if you've been with us for a while, you know that we do like to incorporate a little drinking game. I am drinking some white wine this week, my inner Stassi Schroeder, to go along with Vanderpump Rules, not necessarily Love Island, but we have a drinking game this week. So here's the official drinking game for this week, everyone. Take a sip when someone says it's giving, or when we mention Aaron and Kayla's rooftop chemistry, because you know we will. There was definitely chemistry there. We roll our eyes at Connor, or we roll our eyes at damn Kenny. Or a UK Islander name makes us pause like, wait, who is that? Again, and bonus sip if someone in the chat or us calls someone an F-boy, because that word might definitely be used today. So cheers, everyone. And as always, guys, please drink responsibly. I have my wine and I have my Red Bull. I'm going all out tonight, guys.
She's double fisted.
Yeah.
She's ready.
I normally have 3 drinks. I normally have a water as well, but I'll stick to 2 tonight, everyone. But Kimberly, honey, let's get into the latest Love Island news, starting with Of course, the biggest of the news, the breakup drama between Janae Craig and Kenny Rodriguez. It is like Scandival 2.0 potentially. Where were you, Kimberly, when the news hit? And did you believe it? Tell us about it.
Well, I believed it immediately. And I was on my lunch break when I heard about it. And I was like, what is going on? And then I like looked into it some more after I got off of work and I was just like, okay, this is insane. And then I started to think I was like, what happened? Because she said it was worse than cheating. So of course I was my mind just went to the worst, which is worse than what happened. So I was just like, oh gosh, please don't tell me it's, but it wasn't, thank goodness. But this was bad. This was really bad. But it wasn't, I'm glad it just wasn't where I was thinking it went. Because I had to think of something because I was told or I read also that Ariana Madix had stopped following Kenny
Yeah.
and Love Island stopped following Kenny. Love Island, they stopped following Kenny. And I was like, so I knew it had to be really bad. And so now we
Yeah.
know. I believe it, but I really think it was so savage the way it came out.
Yeah, so
The way I
let's
was
get
like,
into
and
all of the
it makes sense.
details. Let's get into all of the
Yes,
details real quick. And like you,
I'm talking
I
too
think it was
much.
the end of my workday. I had been off of social media for a while. So I was scrolling and I'm like, what the hell is this for real? I was surprised.
Crazy.
I didn't see it coming, and maybe I'm dumb for that or gullible. I don't know. But in case for those that are not aware of what's going on, and I also have the statements posted on my YouTube channel or social media as well if you need to reference it at all. But on July 27th, Janae Craig officially broke up with Kenny Rodriguez after nearly 1 year of dating post season 6, a relationship that began shortly after leaving the villa in 2024. They unfollowed each other on Instagram and she deleted all of her photos soon after. Janae described the relationship as terrible, disgusting, and disappointing, saying it wasn't genuine from day one. Kenny responded more calmly. And I can go over all of the statements as well. The situation then escalated when Leah and several of their fellow co-stars publicly sided with Janae, unfollowed them, accused Kenny of manipulation, clout chasing, and racism, which I was the most shocked by. This I was not seeing in this mix,
I didn't
but
see that. Yeah, that shocked me.
yes. So let's get into the statements. First, the news broke. They were all at, I think, some D-Bags party. I don't know a lot about the person hosting the party. I heard he's not the best character, but whatever. They were at someone's party. They seemed all lovey-dovey, posting with each other on social media. But then there are people out there like Reality Ops who's done a really good job at deep diving this situation as well. That I think that was posting that maybe from 10 to 12 or from 10 to 2 or something. It was like silent. So something went down at the party. But as I said, a couple days later, they ended up breaking up. So this was Janae's first statement. She says, "Hi, my loves. Thank you all for your love and support. It means the world to me. As you know, Kenny and I are no longer together. Please know that I have seen all the breakup theories and none have matched up to how terrible, disgusting, and disappointing it truly is. Discovering that someone you loved isn't who you thought they were, and that the relationship you thought you were building hasn't been genuine since day one has been truly devastating. Thank you for respecting my privacy, and please know, as a child of God, I will always be okay." What did you think when you obviously we heard the news, Kimberly, but what did you hear when that first statement came out? And while you share your thoughts, I am going to drop a poll in the chat.
Got it. So when the first statement came out, it's like I was kind of curious as to what happened. but I really wasn't surprised that a breakup was coming because do you remember a few days ago I told you that I could tell that things were off with them, and I could tell that, especially with Kenny, I could just tell that Kenny was off, and I felt like a breakup was coming. I sensed it. So, but so with that said, I wasn't really too surprised with her statement, but then like I said, I was still just curious as to like why, even though I felt like it was gonna come.
Yeah. And hey, Aaron D, who was our raffle or our giveaway winner. I'll take care of all of those situations this weekend. I apologize. I owe you a message, girl. But thank you for joining us and hope you are feeling better as well. So after Janae's first statement, Kimberly, shortly thereafter, same black background, white font, Kenny. It doesn't matter what his name is. We might as well call him Worm Sandoval for that matter. But Kenny releases his statement. And in case anyone is not aware, our lovely goddess of a host, Ariana, went through a similar situation where everything came to light when she got a gut feeling and she busted her then boyfriend, Tom Sandoval, on his phone with cheating with their friend. So she has some familiarity with this, just in case some are not aware, because I did have some people ask me in the chat, what does Scandival mean? I was like, say what? But anyways, I digress. So here's Kenny's statement. Everyone, this past few days have been incredibly difficult. I've been quietly sitting with a lot of emotions and doing my best to process everything privately. Breakups are never easy, especially in the public eye. Sometimes, despite how deeply you care for someone, you come to the hard truth that the relationship was not something that could last long term. I'll always be grateful for the time we shared and the memories we created. I release this chapter with no ill will, only a hope that Janae's path forward brings her nothing but happiness. Oh boy, what did you think of that statement, Kimberly?
See, I wasn't buying it. I felt like that. I felt like it was a fluff piece, and that he was hiding something. So I was like, as soon as I heard that statement, I just had a feeling. I had a gut feeling, and I was like, oh, it just didn't feel right. Just
yeah, I mean,
right. I didn't know what was gonna come.
I thought it could have been better. It could have been worse, but I'm still like, with everything I'm hearing on social media, it's not adding up. But of course, it wasn't adding up. So what does one girl do when she's like, oh, hell no, what you are putting out there is not right. Don't be fluffing that up like Kimberly was. And I'm sure Kimberly knows how to. Oh, Kimberly definitely knows how to pop up. I'm not going to say Kimberly probably. I know Kimberly knows how to pop off, as do I. Thank goodness my husband has never made me pop off the way I have on other exes, and that is the reason why I married him. But anyways, Jenny's second statement says all at Kenny Rodriguez, STFU, you manipulative liar. You not taking accountability and telling people the type of person you really are is insane to me. My first statement was be nice. Don't piss me off. Ooh, and then on top of that, I think even prior to that, Leah was like, no, you clout chaser, you racist clout chaser, remove my man off of your socials and all that other stuff. But what peaked in your head with that second statement?
First. That's what I was like, oh, wait, this is something really bad happened. Because I saw Leah's message. I was like, whoa. Her comment, I was like, dang. I was like, okay.
Yeah, and she doesn't really I want to say, I feel like the Love Islanders have done a really good job at not getting involved in drama, being supportive of each other. So you know it is crazy bad when they are commenting on social and when every single person is following you, including the guys. You know that it's bad. And did you see the clip, Kimberly, when Kenny and Rob, who is just such a rare gem? How I miss Rob. I didn't think I would miss Rob, but I miss Rob. But did you see the clip of them finding out the news live and not believing it at first?
Mm-mm. Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I watched it today. It was like from days ago, but it finally came across my feed today, and they're like, no, the people are trolling us in the chat. There is no way that this could be true. But then they get on Instagram and then they see all of it throughout their feeds, and they're like, whoa. But yeah, but things get even more whoa, Kimberly, because one of Janae's friends speaks out, and her name is Charmani. That's her handle is CHARMANEE_. So check it out if you want to. And she posts, my advice for women in relationships: if you have access, go through your man's phone today. Search keywords like, I don't like Black women. I thought I would get more money from this. I am faking this relationship. Going on the show would be for clout. I can't wait to be done with this so I can F hella B words. I don't want to get flagged or anything. You'll thank me later. P.S. Never spare a man. Dog them out, baby girl. Kimberly, I especially know what you want to think as a Black woman on this topic. What did you think when you saw that statement? Did you even see that statement? What is going through your head?
Oh yeah, Charmaine's statement. Oh, I definitely saw it and I loved it. She's got a great girlfriend. So I loved it because that was a nice clap. She's like, she told him off, and
everybody drink to Janae having a really great ass homegirl who has her back.
Big time has her back, and I love the fact that all these other women are just rallying around her. And but as a Black woman, I'm actually not surprised at all because I felt like I've not to make this about me, but I felt like I've been used before as a tool by men in the past because especially men who weren't my skin color, because of like connections and stuff I have, and where it's kind of like, oh, okay, and then and that's I feel like that's what happened to her. I feel like she was being used for as like a stepping stone,
Makes
and
me
it
so
was just
sad.
really disgusting and it was gross, and it's how it's and I'm like, I'm not surprised, like I said, unfortunately, but it's like, and here's the thing. So I've always heard and I've like researched, it's like they always say like in the world it's like the least desirable people are supposedly Asian men and Black women. And it makes sense to me because I know Black women who are single or who haven't dated as much or who haven't had relationships, compared to like other women of like other
Yeah.
nationalities or races. See, so yeah, so just something that I think about a lot, and it's really gross and it's disgusting, and it's just like treat her like a human, treat us like a human, like humans, like treat Black women like humans,
Yeah.
and speaking of which, and it's funny that this whole thing came up because actually, like, I had a situation. I made a post about Hulk Hogan because my personal opinion was, I just said good riddance. Like good riddance because, and that was
Yeah.
it. Like I wasn't going to be sad over that. I was like over somebody who apologized for his racist comments and abusive behavior only because he got caught, and so everybody knows that it was a PR stunt. But I got ridiculed and beaten up because of the fact that and basically told I was disgusting because I felt that way. All I said was good riddance. And apparently I was just like, and I had people tell me that I was basically like I was gross because I didn't, you know, because that's how I felt, and I wasn't sad and
Yeah.
everything because he was forgiving. And then it's like these super Christians like ended up. I mean, someone just got in the comments and started like it got so bad they were like berating some of my friends and making homophobic comments and stuff, and it was just like really gross. I ended up like unfriending people I was friends with like for years, and
Wow.
it was gross comments, but it was other things that led to it. It was there were so many
Yeah.
years of like layered racism that I've experienced and hearing like words and stuff and being said by them, and it's kind of like, or one person in particular, and I was just like, you know what, I'm not. Yeah, so I mean, it was just all a lot in one week for me, kind of like. So it was that, and then on top of seeing all this stuff, I'm like, my God, like, can we get a
Yeah,
break?
that's a lot. And there's been a couple of stories about that. Do you watch The Bear?
I do. I'm not caught up on this
Okay,
season though.
well,
I
you
saw
know
like
the cutie chef, the cutie white boy, not the main character, the cutie white boy chef from like that had to do with Amsterdam and New
yeah, yeah.
York. He was like a younger actor from back in the day that was in a Jennifer Aniston movie. One of his
Yeah.
ex-girlfriends, who is also Black, was in a similar situation
Oh,
as
really?
well, and he has a habit of doing this. But let's get into some more of the dirt. And when it comes to dirt, no one does it better, Kimberly, than that of Dumois, who, in case people are not aware, she is the queen of celebrity gossip and celebrity blinds. I think she does it better than most people out there. I like her ethics and that she just doesn't always
Mhm.
reveal things. And she's very honest about where she gets her resources from and not.
Right.
But Dumois published, and I don't know if you saw this, Kimberly, but it was in regards to, of course, Jana and Kenny, and says allegedly the tea on the breakup is that she found the text on Kenny's phone about his plan to stay with her for business clout, text with her friends calling her racist names, which align with both Leah and Serena's statements, calling him a clout chaser and racist. And then there was another post on Instagram, somebody in the chat or somebody in a Facebook group after Liv's post said, your pathetic excuse of a story is laughable. I can't even put into words how good of a person Nene is. And somebody responded, so apparently his homeboys are the one that leaked the group chat of him calling her a very bad word. I don't even want to say or abbreviate the word and laughing. So that is everything we know
So that's what it was
about
one of her. I didn't get
this.
to read the Dumois article. So it was one of his homies that released it. That
Yeah.
they did the right thing.
Yeah, that's allegedly what I saw from a Facebook comment chat that I pulled up.
They need to. That's what it was. Remember, I left you a voice memo.
Yes.
I couldn't think of the word vet. They need they these networks need to hire um some good old web sleuths, like bored people that like are really good at deep diving and stuff to better vet these people because how many cast members?
Yeah.
What, three of them with like racial issues?
No,
Racist.
there's more. There is another
There's
one.
more.
One
Yes,
of not from
but
this season, from Bergie's
right.
season. So season 5, did you see that
I
Marco,
did.
who
Yep.
is the first Love Island USA cast to get engaged a couple of months ago, right before the season started? Funny timing, actually, now that I think about it. Now I'm starting to wonder why Bergie and Taylor on their weekly recap with Ryan Bailey, while there seemed to be some sort of weirdness around the topic of Marco. Now it all makes
Now it
sense.
makes sense.
But
Okay.
I
Uh-huh.
guess former videos, text, no, it's former texts. It's all coming back to me this morning. Former text came out about him where they call him a disableist. So you are making fun of people with disabilities. And correct me if I'm not using the politically correct term, guys. I do apologize. But it was really, really nasty. It wasn't just a slip. It was deliberate. And then you're sharing like AI memes that you made of somebody with special needs as well. So like it was deliberate, and it was very, very it was just very disappointing.
Right. And he had an N-word in there too.
Yes, but it goes to your point, Kimberly. They need to do a better job vetting, because like this is causing way unfortunate stink on Love Island. And there could be simple things that they could do, like a keyword search and whatnot prior to. And I'm pretty sure that you can use AI now to get that shit done. Like, please, come on now. Like,
that's so true. Did you see like Marco's statement, or like his video, like what he said? His like basically his he was trying to like cover up his use of the N-word. What's the talk series that he may have black roots?
I was reading the comments about that. I was like, oh, come on, no.
I laughed. It's so hard.
Yeah.
He was really, really reaching.
Not good. Not good at all, guys. But there is more drama, so we'll be really curious. I mean, things are definitely going to play out over the upcoming weeks. I feel like this is going to be like Scandival 2.0. Everyone's going to be tuning in to hopefully be on the villa and trying to find those Easter eggs of where things went wrong or when he wasn't really in it. So it'll be interesting to play it, and they better pick up the cameras and get on top of this, even though I don't feel like a lot of the Islanders maybe want the show, but it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, Kimberly. Do you think they'll pick up cameras?
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you think so? I hope they do.
I don't know, but that is another good poll. I'm going to launch another poll, guys.
Aaron, do you think they'll pick up cameras? I think they should pick up cameras.
Should they pick up cameras? Get on top of that. Yeah, I mean, and I also just love how the cast just all comes together to support each other. I don't know if this current season would do that. But Kimberly, speaking of this current season, babe, fans are speculating a split between Amaya and Brian. Have you heard any rumblings about that BS?
You haven't. This is the first time.
Yeah, so I guess fans have raised questions about Amaya and Brian, the first Latino couple to win Love Island USA Season 7, after a lack of recent interactions on Instagram. Oh, pardon me. Hold on. Since July 17th, Amaya returned to New York while Brian stayed in Boston. A shift that sparked speculation that the pair may have broken up. There was also videos of him clubbing and everything, pouring a bottle of drink into another girl's mouth. But I'm pretty sure that is common when you were doing those type of club promotions. So I don't know if that's anything to write home about. But no official statements have been made by the couple to confirm or deny the rumors. But I think one of their family members or one of her family members spoke out about it on social, I believe. So I am personally not buying it.
Maybe I think I did hear something about it. Or maybe I'm getting mixed up. Maybe somebody else's sister said something, made some other statement.
I don't know. But on a side note of Amaya and some of the other girls, they need to be laying off the fillers.
Yes.
And the injections. I saw a post, a lot of the Love Island girls are getting injections in their lips. In their lips. And you don't have to get it done that often. So like they're beautiful. It's not looking the best. I just I don't want them to turn into blow up dolls.
No.
I hate saying that. Like, do what makes you happy, but also don't be doing things because maybe people who want the clout are giving you free injections. You know, just saying. Just saying. But anyways, did you see, Kimberly, that 3-part, 6-minute long each or so TikTok that the favorite girl that got kicked off, Sierra, did?
I did not, but I heard about it.
Yeah, so I did watch it. There was some interesting things that she took from it. I felt like she did take a little bit more accountability. She didn't explain like the reason why she did what she did in the past, but she understood the reason why she was kicked off and she explained her side a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it was just long-winded. She feels sad about the Nick and Alondra thing, but like overall, she's still happy for them. But I think she feels a little salty that she hasn't been able to communicate with them at all. And it makes you wonder, was all of that real in the first place? Did we really have a real friendship? Because I feel like someone like Alondria, I believe Alondria has spoken to her. Shelly has spoken to her since the villa, but Alondria, Nick have not at all. So it messes with her head, and you know, she made her own bed. She has to deal with it. But even thinking back, Kimberly, to Janae and Kenny, how long is it going to take her to trust someone again? Somebody was pretending to love you for a year.
Yeah.
And made such a fool out of you.
I would say it. I don't think it's going to take her that long. You know why? Because I think she's going to be meeting like a stellar guy like right after this.
That's she gets snatched up. Ooh. Yeah. Snatched up.
So quick.
That is for sure. What type of guy do you think she should be with?
I think she should be with someone who's honest, who is transparent, who's respectful, funny, attractive, knows what they want, who's established. Is this what she wants or what I want?
Maybe a little bit of both. Should he be entertainment? Should he be out of entertainment? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope he appreciates the queen that she is. It's just so sad looking back on videos now and you see Kenny like freaking side-eyeing her. Boy, I'm gonna back. Whew. Hold me back. Also, special kudos, not mentioned last week, but gotta give it up for Leah, who is now a CEO and what did it call? It was like a new phrase. Like she rebranded a company.
Okay.
As well, a natural beauty company. So kudos to her. It has been one of her favorite products. So a lot of Love Islanders are killing it, while also a Love Islanders' lives are exploding. But the last of the Live Island news, actually, Kimberly, is Nick and Alondria have jetted off on a post-villa vacation. So Nick and Alondria, the season 7 runner-up couple, recently vacationed together in Greece. So funny because that is where Sierra posted her TikTok that was tone deaf and felt like she was doubling down and was not apologetic. But love that they are there now looking gorgeous as ever. But they shared romantic clips of their trip, including red wine seaside scenes, a fan favorite humor featuring Nick's signature. He loves those labubu's. He calls it Bubbles. And they've teased plans for more dates and travel outside of the villa life and hinted at revealing more at the upcoming reunion. So, I mean, they look gorgeous. I just I just hope they're for real.
Yeah, same.
Fingers crossed. Otherwise, I'm not going to believe in anything anymore. It's like I don't want to feel like gullible, but that is the Love Island news. We still have a lot to go over. So before we get into the episode 3 of Beyond the Villa recap, and then we're also going to get into who is the Love Island UK cast, because Kimberly and I are going to start discussing some of the Love Island UK episodes as well. But quick reminder, guys, before we dive in, if you're loving these lives, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channels, Danny Gossip Girl, the Pop Culture Green Room, and drop a review if you're catching the replay on our podcast feeds. You can find us wherever you find podcasts, like seriously, any way you find a podcast, you can probably find us on there. And your support helps us spill more tea, bring on more guests like Bella from Bella Talks TV, who we had last time, or Connection Queen as well, which we hope to have back on after she is taking well-deserved time off and jet setting right now. So good for her. And maybe even manifest a Love Island cast member appearance. Girls can dream, right? We can make this happen, Kimberly.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Watch out, world. So yeah,
baby,
so that is a bombshell we are trying to drop. So help make it happen for all of us, guys. But Kimberly, let's get into the Villa 3 recap. Before I break down the episode and we discuss everything, how did you feel overall about the episode? And I'm going to launch a poll for everyone to rate it as well. But please, Kimberly, share your thoughts on episode 3 of Beyond the Villa.
So I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. And what I really like the fact that Kayla was able to sit down and have a conversation with, oh my God, why am I forgetting his name? Is it Aaron?
Yes.
And so it's like I love seeing his transformation, because it's like it's so genuine and it's so real. And honestly, I think I got more he needs to be like a life coach or something. Because honestly, it's so weird. Not weird, but it's like I get more from I enjoy watching him, and he talks about like his journey, just him talking about different things and giving advice and stuff. Because it's like you can tell like he's done so much work, and it's like I'm really impressed. But then it's like I'm taking away things that he's saying. Like when he was talking to her about her friendship with Liv, and he was giving like the analogy of like
on
the
point.
tree branches and the leaves and the roots of blood. And I was like, man, it just really spoke to me. And it's just like, it really did.
He's one of the biggest reality psychological case studies, especially knowing like the stratosphere that the Love Islanders of season 6 were blasted into last year. I mean, they experienced a type of fame that no other reality stars have ever experienced, and so fast. And he also had so much hate, where I think, as we mentioned last week, it could have gone very wrong. So I'm just really proud of Aaron's growth and hope he's not pulling a fast one on us. I don't think he is. I don't think that you can fake that, but
I really don't feel
it is really great to see.
It's genuine. It's just so cool, like just seeing someone like him just do all this work on himself. I'm just so impressed.
Yeah, agreed.
So impressed.
Yes, while being impressed, let's get into actually the details. So We have Liv versus Kaylor, the sequel, because there was drama the previous 2 episodes as well. So Janae hosts a peace summit with Liv and Kaylor. I love Janae. Oh, girl, I just want to give her a hug so bad. But they rehash friendship expectations while Janae eats bananas topped with nutter butters. Like, I feel like I should be packing more snacks in my purse now. She's inspiration. What is your favorite snack, Kimberly? And anyone watching, drop in. What's your favorite snack?
Man.
I'm curious, guys.
My favorite snack? I've got a lot of them. But I would say that my favorite go-to snack is probably, oh man, candy. It's gotta be a candy,
Yeah.
sadly enough. I'd say like Sour Patch Kids.
Ooh, good. Good. I know
Terrible.
you like gummies though too, girl. I know you do. But anyways, the good news is that Kaylor is invited to Liv's housewarming. So that is progress. Then there is bro time and bonding. So Miguel and Kenny hike and bond over life metaphors. Aaron and Connor, and Danny, who is Aaron's brother, they serve. Aaron drops wisdom like your real friends are the ones you don't post with. True. I mean, and this gets brought up all the time. Oh, sorry, my light comes crashing. This gets brought up a lot, especially as of late in social media. I've been seeing is that whatchamacallit, that just like friendships, relationships as well, the ones that are really healthy, you don't have to post about online. Do you believe that statement is true? Do you side eye the couples or friendships that always have to post what's going on? And I do, because I realized in myself in past relationships, I did it because I was trying to prove to the world that the cracks I knew that was really wrong was wrong. But please share your thoughts, Kimberly, because I keep on cutting you off as I'm asking you about it.
Fine, girl, you're fine. No, so I think, because but I'm a thirsty bitch though. That's a problem. So it's kind of like
you almost made me spit out my drink.
I'm sorry. So I love to post pictures and videos and stuff like that. But you know me though. But you know that purposely, you already know. You already know that purposely I have been maneuvering and posting and everything I do. So a certain person watches.
Yes.
I've already got confirmation that that they have been watching it. So yeah.
And girl, I used to do that too. But now I am in a very happy marriage, and not that anything is ever perfect, but
right.
I don't have to do that type of stuff.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
You know, but anyways, going back to Kimberly and cheers. I love you, you thirsty bitch, you. I love you, babe, so much. But Aaron does have the wisdom, as you said. So maybe slide into his DMs, Kimberly. He might have some good wisdom on this situation to piggyback off of your awesome efforts.
Oh, you think so? Maybe, huh?
I think so. See if Aaron can help you out. But I would say he really continues his redemption arc. It's authentic, it's low-key, and it is deeply British. That is for sure. Then there is an influencer dinner party, Kimberly, full of Kaylor, Kendall, other people. Kaylor calls out her dating life as a shit show. It definitely is, and I just feel bad for her. And then Caleb, who's from the Montana Boys, right?
Yeah,
I believe so. He's total red flag energy, in my opinion. Good on the eyes, but red flags when she needs some green flags, in my opinion. Then there are some couple catch-ups. So we see Leah and Miguel wander into Venice, post her biopsy. How scary.
Yeah.
I can't
very
imagine
scary.
having a biopsy at that age. Now I feel like I need to schedule doctor appointments. I can't imagine going through that. But he's definitely,
supportive.
they don't make molds like him that much anymore. But yes, he's very supportive. Kimberly and then Janae and Kenny make couple content. He forgets her favorite color and perfume. Damn, I put these notes together before this news even broke.
I know, yeah. I know that's the thing I was saying. I was like,
especially the color. I could get perfume. I could maybe get perfume, especially if you like a lot of different perfumes.
Right.
How do you forget her favorite color? Like, that is bad. So her favorite perfume, in case any of the sugar daddies out there want to win her over, her favorite perfume is Prada Intense and neon pink with white. Yeah. And Kenny said just 700,000 people just follow him for his, personality. Blah.
Yeah. Oh
Cordell and Serena. All good. I love the Cordell and Serena scene. This was like kind of one of my favorites, and I could really relate to Serena. So Cordell heads to Atlanta with his lovely cat that he just like adores and makes me know he's going to be such an amazing dad. Serena freaks out over his cat, Milo. Kimberly, are you a cat person?
That was funny. Huh?
Are you a cat person? No.
Okay, it's funny you ask that because I used to not be, but now I am.
Yeah. Yeah, me
funny.
too.
I'm trying to fix my camera. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on.
No, you're fine. You're still here to talk. We can still keep on going on while you fix your camera. Yeah, I used to not be a cat person either because I had so many bad cat experiences when I was little where they would go after my ankles. Probably because those owners was really rough with their cats, or the young brothers in the house were really rough with those cats. So I hated cats. But then again, I bring my husband back into the picture. I met him. He had 2 cats. He used to not be a cat person either, but he ended up rescuing a cat out of a car that he was working on in a former job. And his love grew, and my love ended up growing for them. So now we have 3 cats. So I feel what Serena went through, because I used to say I would never date anyone with cats. Ever. Like, ugh. Get away from me. But no, now I am such a cat lover, but I love my dogs too. So I just thought that was a cute scene to see with them. Then the episode brings us to Liv's housewarming shenanigans. But before we get into that, Kimberly, I know you're fixing your camera. Is there anything you want to say in regards to Cordell and Serena?
I'm curious as to, I don't think they're going to last.
Get out of my head. That was going to be my next question to ask you.
I don't think they're going to last. It's like, I just feel like they're just going in 2 different directions. And I feel like he's just he's so career driven on his acting career.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't see, he just doesn't seem to be, I don't see them really connecting. And then especially the whole cat thing. The cat thing is what told me that. I was like, if she's not dealing well with the cat, I was like, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't know.
Well, I just launched a poll on my DaniGossipGirl channel. So it says, will Serena and Cordell last? So please feel free to add into the poll, or replay crew. Drop in your comments on anything that we're going over in the chat. We will correspond with you throughout the week. We would love to hear your thoughts. So please share it with us. Although Erin D is killing the game with sharing her thoughts. So thank you, Erin. Then we go on to Liv's housewarming shenanigans, and hopefully soon, Kimberly, you will be having your own housewarming with a cutie that you vibe so well with coming there and hopefully bringing you a very nice housewarming gift and your favorite perfume. Kimberly, what is your favorite perfume? So hopefully we can manifest it.
I don't know. What's my favorite perfume? Does it have to be perfume? Oh my goodness.
What would you want as a housewarming gift? Besides them wrapped up in a bow, birthday suit on.
Oh, you missed me. I just said handcuffs.
Okay, that will go along with what I said. So cheers, everyone. Take a drink to that. That was not on our drinking aid, but take a drink to that. Love it. But Janae rocks leather, which hopefully Kimberly will be rocking leather to her housewarming party. Kendall brings Kayla, but tells Kayla he's at dinner with another girl. Feeling spicy. But there's $25 Erewhon smoothies. There's rooftop bartender, so it is definitely classic Hollywood chaos. And Aaron shows up and the vibe changes. So that brings us to one of my ultimate favorite moment. I think what we're getting into is my favorite part of the show. And then my second favorite part was the Cordell and Serena thing, just because I so related to that. But the rooftop romance with Aaron and Kayla. So it had deep, raw conversation, Kimberly. They both admit they hate LA. Aaron, roots, branches, leave metaphor that you brought up is surprisingly so profound. Kayla still sleeps in his blue Zara shirt because it's just so soft. Now I kind of want a Zara shirt myself. Although there's nothing better than sleeping in a guy's shirt that smells like his cologne. Obviously, that shirt does not smell like Aaron's cologne anymore, but that is a really nice feeling, though.
If it ever did, not anymore.
Yes. Aaron helps her out of uncomfortable shoes, literally and metaphorically. He gives her her hoodie. They talk about celibacy. She smiles. He nods. But I would say this entire rooftop convo played kind of like a rom-com finale with the emotional, the cinematic, swoon-worthy. What did you think of this scene and overall them together?
Let's see here. I thought it was really cute, and it just makes me like wonder. I wonder if they're gonna try it out. Well, he said that like to chill, but I'm like, no, don't chill. Like date her. But people do people. Why am I? I'm like, do people date anymore? Not really.
I don't know. Sorry, guys. I'm sneezy.
Do people under 30 date anymore? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, guys. Drop into the chats, you young folks. I'm not even gonna say you young folks. I sound so old saying that. How does the dating game work? Oh, how does the dating game work? And I'm launching another poll. Should Aaron and Kayla get back together? I would honestly like to see them.
I would like to see them try at least.
Back together. Yeah, I felt like they had a lot in common. He totally fumbled it. I don't know why. I think they had so much in common. They had chemistry. I feel like it would be major lessons learned. There's no way Aaron would do what he did again. And if it would end a second time, it would genuinely end for the right reasons. And I think that they could both really understand like this pressure cooker and this situation that they've trauma bonded over. I think it could be something really good, but who knows? Because I don't know how she really finds anyone now. Kimberly, who's genuine and who isn't clout chasing.
I know. I say she needs to be with a regular person.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to
Like
find until she steps out of the limelight, especially with her travel.
herself, yeah.
When you're an influencer like her, how do you find a normal person when you're jet hopping across the world? You can't. You can't. And I think that's part of the reason. Oh, go ahead.
A year off from dating. I'm sorry. Maybe she should just take like a year off from dating and just chill, and because she's young, like
yeah,
young and wild and free, and have fun. Go sell your wild oats, girl.
Oh, I wish I did. I'm good, but go do what you gotta do. And maybe that's part of the reason why they so miss their life prior to Love Island as well. Again, it's so interesting to watch, like what the aftermath has been after this fame. But any final thoughts, Kimberly, on episode 3 of Beyond the Villa?
Final thoughts. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens now. My problem is I'm just so blinded by I'm just so like I keep thinking about this whole Kenny and Janae's situation, so it's kind of like I don't know. Girl, it's a mess. It's a whole mess.
Yeah, now I'm going to rewatch all 3 episodes to pick up on even more Easter eggs and side eyes. Oh, but hopefully there'll be less side eyes, Kimberly, once we start incorporating recaps of Love Island, UK. Sorry, I can't speak. UK, which everyone, if you're not familiar, UK is the OG. Typically, no other TV compares to Love Island UK, and this frenzy that we're seeing with US is what UK has known for over a decade. Like this type of fame and hysteria where everyone is watching and all these water cooler moments has been in the UK for over a decade. So they have always been the best of the best, except for probably the last 2 years. I feel like it has been subpar, but this season, from what I've heard, I haven't watched anything yet. Kimberly, I want to watch it with you with fresh eyes as we go into it. Everyone is saying is superb, and it definitely blew USA out of the water. So, Kimberly, before we start incorporating it into next week's The Villa Download Weekly Recap, thought it would be helpful just to give everyone a breakdown of who the cast is, which I will be posting images and descriptions throughout the week on my DaniGossipGirl channel or Instagram as well, in case you want to put images to what we are explaining. Feel free to check that out. But the first person we have, Kimberly, I know you're not very familiar with these Islanders yet, but you are about to be.
Oh, yeah.
Is Megan Forte Clark. Oh, I kind of like that name. Age 24. She's very beautiful. She has brown hair. Of course, a body to die for, because that is a Love Islander must. Her job is I'm surprised. Wow. She is a musical theater performer, an energy broker. She lives in Brighton, but she is from Dublin, Ireland. And the type of Islander she would like to couple up with is somebody who doesn't take themselves too seriously and has a sense of humor. If they're not bad looking, that's always a plus. I love a boy that's a bit pasty, like Timothée Chalamet. I don't mind scrawny or a bit of a dad bod. Kimberly, I feel like she's describing nothing. I'm going to shut up. I'm 5'1", so any height, really, she explains. But I think you guys look similarities. I'm just saying. Although you like a lot of variety, Kimberly, so
You like a lot of
you don't hate and you don't discriminate. So everyone, let's cheers to Kimberly for that. She's equal opportunity, but the man better treat her right, okay? Or hold me back. Next is, whoa, this is a name. So we got to drink to this one because, like, this name. Because that was actually part of the drinking game. The next person is Blue, spelled B-L-U, Shigini, age 26. He is a white boy, shaved hair, obviously has muscles, has at least one tat, not totally tatted up, but he's 26. He's a construction project manager, lives in London. Oh, I can't wait to hear all these accents. Where's my fan at again? I need the fan again, Kimberly. His type of Islander he would like to couple up with is someone who is family oriented, has a lot to love, or has a lot of love to give and a lot of love to, he's an equal opportunity giver. Hey, personality goes a long way, Blue says.
For sure.
But he's a cutie. Oh, he kind of looks like Marco, though, but taller and skinnier.
Oh, okay.
And more attractive. Next is Angel Swift. I think she might actually be like one of the first bombshells, potentially, like in the first couple of episodes. She's age 26. She's a salon owner, lives in Kent. I don't know what country. I don't know what country that is. Apologize. But she is an aesthetics practitioner and a salon owner. She owns Angel Face in Kent. She's looking for the one and has her eye on Ty. Next is Jamie Rhodes, 26 guy. Ooh, he's cute. He looks like he could be Jeremiah's cousin. No, he looks like he could be one of the Casa Amor bombshells. He looks very familiar to, like, similar to one of the Casa Amor bombshells from this past season of Love Island. But Jamie Rhodes, he's 26. He's an electrical engineer. He lives in Barking. Who wants to live in a town named Barking? No offense. His type on paper is bubbly, cheeky, outgoing, good face card, and nice bum. Oh my God, he's calling me out, Kimberly. I got all of that, girl. He's calling me out. Sorry, Tim. Peace. No, I'm just joking.
My girls.
Oh. Next is Ty. He's 23. He's a site engineer. He lives in Barnsley. His type on paper is I go off of energy. If we vibe, I've typically dated brunettes, tanned, nice teeth with a nice smile. He looks like a lot of Love Island UK guys that have already been on the show. He looks like a common face that you would see. Attractive, though. Next is Cash Mercer, age 24. He is a yummy, dark. He looks yummy. Age 24. Oh, he's a professional dancer. He lives in East London too, so he has that accent. His type on paper is someone who's emotionally intelligent, beautiful, charismatic, caring, affection. I'd like to say an intro extrovert. Kimberly, is he calling you out?
Oh, maybe.
I think so.
Yeah,
another person's DMs for you to slide into. Next is Yasmin Petite, age 24, commercial baking executive. She has long, dark, black hair. white girl, very skinny, not like really curvy. The type of Islander she would like to couple up with is she's looking for a guy who is fit, has a nice body, who is funny with a bit of banter. And her biggest ick is a guy that's stingy. Kimberly, what is your biggest ick? For any of the guys that want to slid into your DMs so they can be forewarned?
Let's see. It's a good question. Whoa. Guys that send like unsolicited
Okay, I know you're going with that.
yeah,
Defects.
I don't want to get blurred or whatever. Yeah.
No, we good. We good. Yes. Next is Tony Laties. It's a she. She's 24 and she's a Las Vegas pool cabana server who is from Connecticut. So we have somebody who is stateside that is going to be on the UK version. Her type of Islander she like to couple up with is someone that can make me laugh. I'm super outgoing and someone that's quite active. Maybe one day we could start our own family together. So she is cute. Tan, has brown hair, very long brown hair that's like down to her butt. She looks Greek too. She looks very beautiful. Next is Connor Phillips, age 25, rugby player. Because what would Love Island UK be without a rugby player?
A rugby player, I know, right?
Yes, he is from Limerick, right? At least one or two. He's from Limerick, Ireland. The type of Islander he would like to be coupled up with is someone who is really sure of themselves. He added ambitious and a bit of a go-getter and a good crack. CRAIC. Take a drink because I can't say that word. That is a terminology that they use over the pond. I do apologize. I'll have to reach out to my husband's cousin who is married to somebody from England. So it's always fun to talk about Love Island with them. Oh no. They've been to weddings with Love Islanders and people from British reality shows because my husband's cousin is from Essex, and I don't know if you've ever seen the British reality show The Only Way is Essex. Toey, love it. Yeah, so I think they've been at a wedding with Gemma Collins before and everything. So yeah.
Girl, you're the only person I know who watched that show.
Love it.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh, now I think I want to binge it at some point.
Yes. Thank you. Oh, I'm so happy because it's summertime. There's not a lot to watch right now, so I'm sure there's some seasons I have not watched. Speaking of which, did Toby have Joey Essex, right?
Mm-hmm.
Joey Essex was on Love Island UK last season and freaking ruined it for me. He was like a producer plant and like called it out. He ruined it for me. I couldn't even finish last season because he ruined it for me, but I digress, Kimberly. Next, though, we have is the beautiful, she looks like goddess with dark hair, Shakira Khan, 22. She's into marketing. She lives in Burnley. She wants to be with someone who is tall, charming, witty, with big arms and a good smile, and just really funny. Next, we have Harry Cooksley, age 30. I think he is the oldest Love Islander, possibly. I don't think I've seen any other 30-year-olds. His job is a gold trader, semi-professional footballer, and model. He has a really good body. The face card I'm looking at from him from Love Island, I'm like, he's cute, but a model, I don't know. I need to look at his model pictures to really be the judge of that. But oh god, he has like an 8-pack though.
Mm.
The girl he would like to be is the girl next door that makes me laugh and can hold eye contact with me. I don't think I'd go for the most obvious girl. I like a really sweet girl. He said, when asked what his claim to fame is, Harry revealed, I'm the body double for Declan Rice. I don't know who that is. If anyone does, drop it in the chat. But he's a body double for them. So when he does a shoot, any body close-ups is actually of him. So you'll never see my face, but you'll see my shoulder or my chest, that kind of thing. That's an interesting job to have. I would love to pick the brain of a body double. So if any body doubles are watching, please hit me up and Kimberly up. We'd love to interview you. Why not? Next is Helena Ford. She is a blonde bombshell, like as skinny as can be, no shade, not a lot of curves, very gorgeous. Okay. She's gonna be a future Below Deck cast member. I just already know that. Maybe she was on. Maybe she was on Below Deck before.
Yeah, she's gonna be the student, right?
Yeah, age 29. Oh, no, cabin crew. So planes. Apologize. Or I don't know. Maybe who knows what cabin she's talking about. Lives in London. The type of islander she would like to couple up with somebody funny or northern. I feel like northern people have much more banter than southerners. If you look through my previous dating history, you'll see I clearly go for personality. You can pretty much laugh me into bed, Helena said. Yes. Next is, he's just glistening as can be. Dijon Noel Williams. Talk about a name.
Oh, Dijon. I love that name.
Yes. He is a yummy chocolate man. He has braids like that go back to like here. It looks really good. Definitely has a six pack. Of course, he's a personal trainer, but not like too much muscles where it's like you're gonna crush me. No, you can still do your thing. You look fit. He lives in London. He wants to be with somebody who's beautiful on the inside and out, looks after themselves, and is healthy. Next, we have Meg Moore. She's 25, a payroll specialist from Southampton. She also wants someone tan, nice on the eyes. I'm just going to keep on going through these quickly, and then we're going to go over just some like 10 cool aspects that we all have to look forward to as we are tackling Love Island UK. We have Tommy Bradley, age 22. He's a landscape gardener. I appreciate that. I could use one of those. Although my husband does have a good green thumb, but I need a landscaper right now. He wants somebody who is ambitious with a big personality and is caring and doesn't take themselves too seriously. Ooh, Ben might be my favorite looking one right now. Damn. Ben Holborough, age 23. He's a private hire taxi driver from, I can't say it, Gloucester. He wants someone sexy, good looking, good chat, good vibes, nice teeth, and good eye contact. The key word is good all. But he is yummy.
Good.
He's yummy. His body kind of looks like a bobblehead because like his upper chest is so much bigger than like his waist. It looks like off proportionate.
Hi, Aaron. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Aaron. Sweet dreams, love. And then last we have the beautiful dark Elima Gagliajo, 23. She's a wealth management client service executive from Glasgow. She wants a tall man with a handsome face. You know, when you just look at a guy and they have that Disney prince look to them, that's it. I don't know if any of these guys have that look to them, so she might be in some trouble. But that's the cast. And as I mentioned, on my socials over this week, I will have the breakdowns of these cast members for you to look at if you want to see the visuals and to refer back to it as Kimberly and I are discussing these Islanders over the upcoming weeks. But let's get excited for Love Island UK, which, as I mentioned, is normally like top notch of Love Island chaos. And I also love that host Maya Jama as well. But here are some teasers and highlights that we can get excited to with this season, which has not officially ended yet, but I think it is coming to an end probably this week, Kimberly. But number one is we have explosive first recoupling twist. Just when Islanders thought they were safe, the first recoupling brought a shocking shakeup. Early connections got tested and heads turned faster than expected. Number two, the return of OG drama. Some familiar tropes are back, but with fresh twists. Think loyalty tests, love triangles, and secret kisses under the covers. Who doesn't love that? Your fave chaos, it's back and better. Number three, Kimberly, where's your popcorn, girl? You're supposed to make popcorn.
I know. I got candy.
I'm joking. Number three, there is a new bombshell format. So this season added back-to-back bombshells, including a public voted wild card, leaving the villa constantly on the edge and viewers obsessed with who's walking in next. Oh, that would be really fun. This season, Love Islanders didn't get to pick any of the bombshells entered in, right?
No, I think they did.
Ooh, that would be fun. Number four, which US sucked at this year. Casa Amor, lamest Casa Amor in history was this season of US, but UK is Chaos Reloaded. Casa Amor this season is pure carnage. Expect mass betrayals, heartfelt postcards, an iconic confrontation that had the villa in shambles. 6 is messy girl era activated. The girls are bold, flirty, and fully in their villain era, and it's giving TV gold. From girl code breakups to savage comments, they are the real MVPs of the season drama. I mean, aren't the girls always the MVPs of every season? Let's be real, Kimberly.
Every year.
Although I know you're only 2 seasons in, so I'm so excited for you to actually watch a UK season. Number 6 is unexpected bromance takes over. One of the most I wonder what this is. Whoa, now I'm really curious in reading this. Now I need to make my popcorn. One of the most unexpected joys of the season is a hilarious and wholesome bromance that might be the real love story of the season. Is it friendship? Is it more? We will find out.
Good question. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of love, finding out a love triangle for the ages, Kimberly. We all love watching a good love triangle, not being in one, though.
No.
So there's one triangle that takes center stage. And if somebody really likes you, they will not put you in a damn love triangle. So take note of that. Okay, guys. Yeah. But there's one triangle that takes center stage and fans are picking sides hard. Team loyalty versus team passion. TikTok is already at war. Oh, I hope this is not another Alondra Taylor Clark situation.
Thing.
We will see. Number 8, and we're almost to our top 10 of what's to look forward with UK. We have a fan favorite underdog glow up. One Islander goes from, oh, this reminds me of Bergie. One Islander goes from overlooked to main character energy mid-seasons. Viewers can't stop rooting for them, and the glow up is a chef's kiss. Which again, that reminds me of Bergie. So Kimberly, after UK, You need to go back. I can't remember. I think Bergie was season 4 or was he season 5? No, he was season 5. You need to rewatch season 5 to appreciate what Love Island should be in terms of the type of individuals they have on the show who are genuine. But that reminds me of Bergie. Number 9, guys, is the brutal dumpings and public votes. The public isn't playing this year. Expect shocking dumpings, votes that flip alliances, and a few unexpected goodbyes, which every Love Island needs that. And number 10, we have a finale that sparks debates. Without spoiling, let's just say the final couple dynamic has had fans divided. Expect to have opinions, strong ones. So that is what we have to look forward to. How are you feeling about Love Island UK coming up?
I'm looking forward to it because it's something that's new for me, So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too as well.
I'm gonna like it because I'm very kind of biased. Like I really love American shows, so we'll see. I'm curious though.
Well, hopefully you like a good accent. And I think it will also help because they're going to be bringing Love Island games as well at the start of fall or at the end of summer. So there could always be UK individuals a part of it. So that will help you be ahead of the game. But before we end off things, Kimberly, what do you have coming up on the pop culture green room? Or what have you recently had air this week that you would like to cover and give a shout out to?
Yeah, sure. We just dropped our episode yesterday with Dawn Maloney, celebrity makeup artist.
You and Blair.
Yes, and she's got a beauty empire, and she has like awesome like story of like survival and just like as a single mom like raising kids too, just and she built like a whole beauty empire, and she goes over like her book she's got where it's like one of those, it could be like a table, like a good like table, like a coffee table book too, and then
nice.
Conversation piece type of book, and then also it's like a book where she teaches like how to do certain type of makeup looks with certain lighting and everything for like film or bright lights, anything. It's just really, really like super cool, and it's a really like awesome episode, and I like started tearing up and everything. It was so great. So
I can't wait to watch it.
We're coming up with Real Housewives of Miami recap coming up. We're gonna recap episode 5, I think it is. So yeah, good stuff.
Lots of drama there.
Oh, yeah.
I have another channel called the Pop Culture Expose, where I go a little bit deeper and sometimes cover darker episodes, but it's deep dives. And the first half I covered the history of pop culture from the 1900s to present day. It was like my love story to pop culture. The second half is covering the history of gossip, celebrity blinds, and unveiling the truth at one of the main men behind celebrity gossip and blinds, that of NT Lawyer. So I just dropped my latest episode yesterday with a lot of tea, a lot of receipts. And then next week will be an interview with our friend Kimberly Cassandra, who is his former girlfriend and victim that he targeted. So a lot of juicy tidbits with that. So please check me over at Pop Culture Expose if you're into celebrity gossip and deep dives. And I'll also be covering Epstein after I'm done with this series. So definitely a total opposite side of that of Love Island. But hey, Kimberly and I are women with layers. Many layers to peel off, right, Kimberly?
Oh, yeah, you know it.
But all right, Islanders, that's it for tonight's Villa download. But trust, we are just getting warmed up. So next week, we'll officially add Love Island UK to our weekly recaps. And things are about to get international. And we already know the drama doesn't stop between now and then, especially with the Kenny and Janae drama. So please follow us on socials. Kimberly always does a great job at doing quick little videos of all the latest happenings of what's going on. I might do little breakdowns of, various episodes, but she covers the pop culture news, what's going on. So follow us on socials, keep those DMs popping, and we'll be back with more breakdowns, more banter, and maybe a few more receipts. So stay messy, stay magnetic, and we'll see you guys next week in the villa.
Bye.
Take care, Kimberly. Appreciate you. Thank you all for joining us tonight. See you guys next week.
Bye, y'all.